Hey guys, it's Notifications, and today we are going to be taking a deep dive / analysis of the iconic Nickelodeon show Zoey 101. Zoey 101 was one of Nickelodeon's highest rated shows for its time. The series showcased Zoey and her brother Dustin moving into a boarding school called PCA, also known as Pacific Coast Academy. Here, Zoey meets all of her soon-to-become friends. I should also state that PCA used to be a boys-only school, meaning no girls were allowed to attend. Anyways, Zoey later goes on to meet Chase, and he's been awkward since day one. I mean, look at this clip of when they met. Zoey! Hey, Chase. Oh shit, I'm stumbling. Zoey, help! Oh shit! As displayed, he's literally falling head over heels for Zoey. He's always had a huge crush, and it's apparent to literally everyone except for Zoey. But let's look up closer at the actor of Chase. What has he been up to since Zoey 101? Honestly, not much. I couldn't find anything other than the reunion, which I'll talk about later. Next up, the show introduces Michael. He was always an upbeat, comedic relief and the best friend of Chase. And honestly, he was my favorite character of the show. Sadly and allegedly, the actor of Michael is nothing like Michael. He, again allegedly, was arrested for domestic abuse and received a restraining order against his daughter, stating to stay 50 feet away, but his request for dismissal was approved. I'm not sure how to transition from that, but next up we have Nicole. Nicole was an only child, and it really showed throughout the whole series, and she was the roommate of Zoey. That was until in season 3 she got diagnosed with OMGD, obsessive male gender disorder. But why would the actress leave the show? Allegedly, the other cast treated her very poorly, and even 30 years later at the reunion, they didn't even invite her to come. Later, she took to Instagram to tell everyone how she felt about the whole situation. But after being fired in season 3, she was replaced with Quinn. Quinn was always the quirky science girl. No one really liked her at first because she liked to touch other people's food and feel it. May I please touch your food?
Why? I'm working on a theory.
What kind of theory?
Every food has its own distinct energy.
Now, I always enjoyed her science experiments, especially the banana apple, but her quirkiness was always a little too much even for me to handle. Quinn went on to date Logan, but in secret. They go on a bunch of little dates until, surprise, they announce to everyone that they are in fact dating. Everyone's weirded out because Quinn is the weird science girl who again likes to touch other people's food, and Logan is a jock who's all self-absorbed about himself. The actor of Quinn later went on to play in Big Time Rush, where she also dated another Logan. Speaking of Logan from PCA, he played the arrogant, wealthy jerk that all the girls loved. We even get to see how he really acts in the first episode where he plays a basketball game against the girls because they wanted to join the basketball team, but it was again boys only.
We better think some more.
Excuse me?
Ladies, it's really cute that you want to try out, but there's no girls team at PCA.
The girls play against them and they lose by 1 point, and Logan is still smug about winning. The coach walks up to the girls afterwards and asks them to join the basketball team, and again, Logan is big mad, very unhappy. Now let's talk about the actor of Logan. Where is he at today? I hate to say this, but the only thing I could really find about what happened to him after Zoey 101 was that he was allegedly arrested twice for the possession of greenery and contributing to a minor. Moving on from that. Next up, we have Lola. Lola was the roommate of Zoey, and she was very goal-oriented. She really wanted to become an actress, and she even convinced Zoey and Nicole that she was this crazy punk girl. Lola, Zoey, and Nicole went on to become friends in the season, and she played as a great supporting role. But how ironic was it that she wanted to be an actress, and then later played in iCarly, and landed her own show, Victorious. I don't know about you guys, but Victorious was one of my favorite shows to watch as a kid. Like, good for her, she did good, even if she became a meme at one point.
Liz, you sing a lot too. Like, especially during the all sing. Yeah, again, I sing the weird.
Now let's talk about the main character, Zoe. Zoe was an upbeat but also mellow character, and she was typically the voice of reason. She was always the shoulder to lean on when any of her friends needed help. She was roommates with Nicole and Dana and eventually became roommates with Lola and Quinn. Zoe and Chase's relationship is just friends up until the last season when Zoe leaves for England.
School near London called Covington.
Oh, Covington. That's supposed to be a really amazing school. Wow, that's really cool that you get to go there.
Zoe's in England and Chase is still at PCA, and they were on a video call, but Chase forgets to hang up or something like that. And Zoe overhears Chase yelling at Michael and Logan about how much he loves Zoe and how he really feels about her.
I don't just miss her. I'm in love with her.
So Zoe decides to go back to PCA to kindle her love for Chase. But what would you know, Chase had the same exact idea, but to go to England. It's then discovered that Chase can't come back to PCA because he promised his parents he would spend a full semester in England. Chase and Zoe date online for a little bit until they both decided that it was too much work and they wanted to wait until Chase could come back to PCA, but they both could see other people in the meantime. The show ended there, and that was that, until people started speculating that the show was canceled due to the fact that Jamie Lynn Spears, the actor of Zoe, was pregnant. She confirmed that she was pregnant in a magazine, and I don't know about you guys, but I remember seeing this specific magazine in the doctor's office, and I was in a real bra moment. I was actually shocked. Jamie later went on to announce that the show did not get canceled because of her. She was never pregnant on set, and the show was already being wrapped up. If you're wondering, Spears later went on to have 3 more children and is now a country singer. I was not expecting that turn. Anyways, to tie up Zoe and Chase's love dynamic, in season 2, Zoe 101 did an episode where they all made something for a time capsule. Logan chose to put pictures of himself because, of course, he's self-absorbed. Chase and Michael wrote a song about PCA. Lola put nothing because she's all blah 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 Hollywood, and Zoe recorded a video. Chase then becomes curious as to what Zoe put on the video and asks Michael to steal it for him. Michael agrees to, but Chase eventually feels bad about watching it without Zoe's permission, so he puts it back. The end. That was until Zoe 101 had a reunion, and it was revealed that Michael happened to have the CD she filmed and reminded Chase about it while he was proposing to another girl. He was literally halfway through proposing to a girl. He done gave her the ring, and Michael just shows up and was like, bruh, come watch this. Zoe made this about you. They scramble around trying to find a CD player, but they couldn't find one, so Michael just reads what she said out loud. Michael reads that Chase is funny, cool, blah, blah, blah. I think he has a crush on me, but maybe he just wants to be friends. I think he's my soulmate. Michael and Chase start dancing around and cheering, while still being in front of the girl Chase was going to propose to. And then Chase just, dips out, just to come back and take the ring from this poor girl. He just comes and snags it back. He doesn't even ask, he just takes the ring. Well, the reunion ends with Chase telling Michael he has to find Zoe. And that's all we're left with of Zoe 101. I'm not sure if they're ever going to continue the reunions, or if they're ever going to write Chase and Zoe being together, but until then, we can hope. And that basically wraps up Zoe 101 in a nutshell. Who was your favorite character? Because mine, Michael, of course, like I said in the video, but my favorite sub-character would probably be Stacy. She needed to be invited to more places. Well, that was a lot to unpack, but Zoe 101 was ultimately mine and many others' favorite show. I would honestly still watch it if I could. I'm just not sure what it's on. The show ended like every good show, just because. Well, I hope you enjoyed my review/analysis of Zoe 101, and if you did, don't be shy to drop a like or maybe even subscribe if you want. You don't have to, don't feel pressured. Comment if you guys want to see more analysis videos and what to do them on. I hope you have a good day or night, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you in the next video if you do decide to return. Bye!
No bars.
None.
Not a bar.